So
Perception's
for
reality,
me,
especially in that ring.
yeah. So for me, if he would have just slowed down his movement just a little bit, because it was just
Yeah.
a little too fast, and then he was doing it a little too much. He was doing more lateral movements than
Mm.
getting in his stance and putting his foot towards his opponent. You know what I'm saying? So, I, his performance, I like a win. I like a win. If you're gonna win, win. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
he should have settled down a little more. He didn't really exchange too much, and I think that comes from what happened in the last fight with Ryan. And also, I don't. It must have been it might have been. I can say must. It might have been a rough training camp for him. So he like meaning like
Yeah.
he could have got dropped a few times, or dropped one time, or knocked out one time, or knocked down one couple
Right,
times.
right.
Where it's like, oh man, my chin isn't the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, his
And
confidence
that's
didn't
what it
come
looked
back
like.
fully.
He looked
Yeah.
unsure of his chin. He looked unsure of his defensive capability, his like ability
Ability to take.
to endure punches
Yeah.
and
Punishment,
pain.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, and Ramirez, I was disappointed in him. I thought he
Me
would put
too.
up a better fight.
Me too.
Um,
Yeah, for sure.
Cut the
He
he
looked
ring
like
didn't
check
off.
collector.
he
He looked
didn't
like he was
try
check
hard enough.
collecting.
I'm sure his coaches were upset with his performance, but they lived to fight another day, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't too happy with that fight, man. I was a huge Devin fan too. You know, even in
Same.
the Ryan fight. Not to go back to the Ryan fight, but Devin showed tremendous heart. He
Yeah.
was winning most of the fight, in my
He
opinion. You
was.
know
He
what I'm
Yeah.
he
saying?
won he won every round, in my opinion. He won every round he didn't get knocked out in.
Right. So for him to go from that, you know, and everything he did prior to that Ryan fight, and everything good he did and great he did in that Ryan fight, to go to this, it was a real letdown as a
Yeah.
huge Devin Haney fan, for sure.
Yeah.
How, GT, how much time would you have taken off after that Ryan Garcia fight if you were Devin Haney?
Um. Well, he definitely needed time away from the gym because of concussions and
Mm-hmm.
CTE and all that stuff. So if I
Yeah.
was a trainer, I would have let him in the gym. I would have made him just chill and relax, not even no running for maybe 90 days, and then he
Mm.
would have eased back into some running, eased back into the gym. But I would have let him spar for about 5 months straight, maybe 4 to 5 months. But
Yeah.
as far as fighting goes, he should have took about um maybe about like 8 months. But I would have came back with an easy win. I wouldn't have came back into no Jose Ramirez. You know what I'm saying? I'd have came back into
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have eased my.
Yeah.
You got to
You
ease your.
gotta
You
build
got
your
to ease yourself
confidence.
back in. A lot of people do
Over the
stuff like
hill.
they rush things. Like I believe in doing things gradually. Like when I
Mm-hmm.
not to go off topic, but when I trained AB, and he was on a long
Yeah.
layoff, and he had lost to Pacquiao. And I think it was 2 years in between the
Sure
Pacquiao
was.
fight and the fight where I trained him. He wanted to run 5 miles the very first day we started training. I'm like, hell nah. And I started him at half a mile. Like you got to gradually build so that you don't
Right.
when you rush you mess stuff up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you get
Yeah.
injuries. You can get discouraged yourself from going back out there tomorrow or the next day. So
Mm-hmm.
everything life is about balance and gradual, like taking things gradual. You know what I'm saying? You can't
Yeah.
rush certain things because you can mess it up forever.